Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Courtesy Violation Podcast.
Yeah, welcome here to the podcast. It's almost as if you're in here with us.
Yes, that's all this is. We're having a conversation with you, but we don't stop long enough to let you say anything back.
No, yeah, just pretend that you're in the room with us, but you don't get to speak. You can.
Yeah, that's fine.
We won't hear it.
Talk all you want.
You'll have to reach out to us on social media for that.
Yep.
At C Violation Pod.
Everywhere.
All that.
How are you, big guy?
So, I mean, wishing the cooler weather would go away. I say it's not cold weather.
It's weird. It was 80 yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like 40s today.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Welcome to East Tennessee.
I know.
I think this is the dogwood winter. We have blackberry winter, dogwood winter, redbud winter. We got like fucking 3 or 4 different
cousin
kinds
fuck winter. There's stepsister winter. Good old Mamaw's cornbread winter. It's all the southern names.
Beans and cornbread winter.
Yeah. Oh, this is beans and cornbread winter. It's July. What do you mean winter?
It's fucking 95.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's been like 65 in the mornings, though.
Dude, I don't want to toot my own horn.
Toot.
But I'm pretty fucking proud. I've surpassed 30 pounds of losing 30 pounds.
That's awesome.
Yes, so if you go by bird, I think that's almost 2 inches.
So you think you've gained?
I think I've gained 2 inches of bird.
You can tell if you gained 2 inches.
Well, I mean, it feels bigger in my hand,
Okay.
But, I think it's, we did the math before on here, and I can't remember exactly what Men's Health magazine said, but something like every 12 pounds is a quarter inch or so, or a half inch. So I've probably gained inch and a half.
Nice.
But I've lost almost 35 pounds.
That's awesome. Is it fatter too?
No.
That'd be cool if it grew bigger and fatter.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
The weight goes from your body to your penis?
Yeah, I mean, the gut's getting smaller, so maybe I can see it.
Yeah.
That's a big celebration day. When I look down and can see my wee, it's
with ease. You don't have to do
I don't have to stretch.
That's not how you looked at it before. Surely not. Instead of just putting your head down a little bit, you just pulled your dick as far out as you could stretch it. Be like,
I don't do either one of those. I grab my gut and push it to the side. Yeah.
I would do that too.
But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. That's
awesome, dude.
That's since Christmas, really. But 35 pounds ain't fucking nothing.
No, that's solid.
I would stand up and show everybody my new fit body, but I don't have any fucking pants on.
Yeah, we're actually both naked from the waist down.
That's the only way we can record.
Yeah. I get stage fright, so we try to picture each other naked. We just do.
Yeah.
We just get naked.
We tried doing it mentally, but it didn't work. So we just go naked from the shirt down.
Had to actually, before we get started, I wanted to shout out Smoky Mountain Discs.
Yes,
Kevin Harris from Smoky Mountain Discs sent us some Frisbees and some goods. Just because.
Chalk bags. Remember last episode when I said I left my chalk bag at a tournament?
Yeah.
Man hooked us up with some chalk bags. And I was really, don't get me wrong, loved Frisbees.
Yeah.
But I was so excited about that chalk bag. I was heartbroken. I left it laying there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big shout out to Kev. Smoky Mountain Disc. It's Smoky.
Yeah.
Disc.
They spell it that way, the Smoky Mountains, for whatever reasons. Or is that the correct way to spell Smoky anyways? That can't be.
You can spell it 2 different ways, for sure. And there's different reasons why the Smoky Mountain National Park is spelled a certain way.
Smoky.
Smoky is spelled a different way. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, interesting. Well, anyways, if you're in the area, hit him up or check out his online store. You can.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain. That's SMOKY discs.com. And he's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at SMDiscs.
Which we've talked about him on the show ever since we've started the podcast. Yeah. And he's just great for the scene of disc golf in the Knoxville area, East Tennessee area. So
yeah, he does a lot.
He's the shit. He's the man.
He does a lot for the scene, for sure.
He also didn't have to send that.
No.
That was really cool.
Super cool.
Should we say what he sent?
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Yeah, he sent 2 Eagle Rebirth Envies.
Yep.
And he sent me a buzz with the tournament stamp on it, and I don't know what you got.
I got a pure.
You got
a passion.
A passion, a Paige Pierce passion.
It felt like a
fierce.
Fierce.
It was
damn
a fierce.
Sorry,
God,
Kevin.
damn it.
I'm fucking stupid.
He sent us something.
Yeah, no, it's a sweet fierce too. It's not just a stock stamp. It's a sweet one.
Also sent Gibbs some chalk. He sent us 2 chalk bags apiece.
Yeah.
Which I'm at an all-time high of chalk bags at the moment.
That will let 2 chalk bags will last Trever at least 2 rounds of the tournament.
Yeah. I've lost 2 chalk bags in a 2-round tournament. So this should get me through. This would be good for my next tournament, these 2 chalk bags. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, appreciate you, man. We really do.
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's SMOKY.
One more time.
Discs.com.
Check them out.
Oh, Smoky Mountain Discs, not just Smoky Discs. Yeah, I blow it. They get it.
Forget it. Just forget this whole part. Forget we said anything. Yeah.
What'd you think about the fucking Texas states? It was.
I think I'm ready to be out of Texas.
I think I am too.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seems like they've been there for well, they have been there for a month.
They have. It's time. Let's pack. I'm glad we're packing up, and I think the next stop is Jonesboro.
It is. Yeah, they're off this week. Then Jonesboro, and then Music City Open. I'm stoked for that.
Which Music City Open, we are going to try to make it. We're going.
I'm going.
You're definitely going.
Yeah.
I'm most likely going to be there as well. There was a little issue with there being a tournament the same day, same weekend, and Gibbs signed up for it and actually had to withdraw.
Yeah, I did.
So from a local tournament, which is kind of bummy.
I need a calendar. I mean,
Yeah.
I have it. I have everything on my phone.
Yeah, you got all that there.
I just don't use it.
Same though. I don't ever. That's in my adult life. I never really used a calendar unless it was something serious. But yeah, so there is some scheduling conflict, but we will most like I said, Gibbs will definitely be at.
I'll be there.
MCO. I will most likely be there. Are you staying a couple days?
I don't. That's not.
It hasn't been decided.
No, but I'll be there. If not Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be there Saturday and Sunday for sure.
So if you guys see us out there,
say hi.
Say hey. We'll be there, most likely. But yeah, I don't know. Texas States was fun. Shreddable course.
Yes. The ratings were wild.
Yeah.
Even FPO. I mean, it was. But the MPO. I'm not gonna say they're inflated because I don't want to sound like I know how ratings fucking work.
Yeah.
And because I don't. I mean, I've read. I don't get it. But
the only time I say ratings are inflated when it's like a personal situation where someone's like, "Yeah, I played really well." I'm like, "Yeah, but the ratings are a little inflated, bud, don't you think?" Nah, I'm just kidding. What are you saying though?
But yeah, this FPO like Steen Oniken, yes, Steen. Round 1 was her first 1,000 rated round. Round 2 was her second 1,000 rated round. And round 3 was her third 1,000 rated round. I'm not saying she didn't shoot that well. She shot amazing, and it was fun watching her. I mean, I had a great time. I mean, she held off the best player in the world. That's saying something. The 2 best. You might as well just say 2 best players in the world.
Yep.
Her and Tatar and Owen.
Of course.
But it was great. But like it's wild to think that she shot her first 3,000 rated rounds in a tournament.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is amazing.
And that's
averaged a 10.06.
That's crazy. Like
for the event.
And I'm not saying she didn't shoot it. Like, I'm not trying to come off as a dick and say like, oh, they were inflated. She shouldn't. Right. She didn't deserve it. I think she does deserve it. She did deserve it. But like, I just think it's wild that she shot her first 3,000 rated rounds 3 days in a row.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
nuts.
Well, we were just talking last week about how USWDGC felt a little underwhelming the win, but it's right back to badass disc golf again this week. 2 10 under rounds and then a 9 under round. That's fucking great. And you can say it's because a lot of these courses are easy and they're playing a little bit easier, but
we don't have to say it. Kristen Tatar said it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, she did say that, and I don't know how I don't know how to take that. I mean, do I think she was wrong? No. Don't think there was probably a whole lot of scoring separation. I believe what she said. I'm not quoting her, but it was something the likes of she thought an 890 player could shoot the same thing as a 990 player on that course.
Yeah, if you can just get the birdies, right? Because they're all there.
I think everything was reachable. There
Yeah.
wasn't anything too far away.
Yeah, you could kind of pop off and have a really good round. Because, yeah, but it was still fun, dude.
Yeah,
It's still 10 birdies, 9 birdies.
Dude, I would love to play that FPO layout.
Absolutely.
I mean, it looks great. I'd love to play that 18. I would, it just looks like a cool layout. I mean, and definitely, I wouldn't say scoreable for me. I'm definitely not going out there and shooting 1,000 rated fucking round. But I mean, it'd be fun to play, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome. I had a point I was going to make, but I forgot I was getting to. I get off on tangents and I forget.
Well, I know if it wasn't for Kristen's terrible, bad first round, she would have probably won. But
Definitely.
I mean, she set herself in a hole and she battled back, which is pretty impressive. And then she was there. It's just Anakin.
Steenwalker.
She held him off, dude.
Yeah.
She made some big girl putts. Big girl putts.
Yeah, she did. It's crazy that the Europeans are having a fucking hot start to the season. It's a strange little, it's not crazy, I guess. These people are really good, but pretty interesting anyways to see start of the season.
Check it out.
The Europeans coming in hot.
5 different tournaments, 5 different winners, 5 different countries.
Yeah.
That is
interesting.
That is if OWN still
claims Laotian.
Yeah.
Laos. Yeah.
But if she's not considered an American, then it's 5 different countries.
As far as I'm concerned, Owen Scoggins
is America. By God.
By God.
She's,
by the good graces of God, she is
she
an
is
American. She is a red-blooded American.
We
woman.
claim her. She might not claim us, by God, but we claim her.
Absolutely, she would claim us. Too.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. And every tournament rating or event rating so far for FPO winner was over 1,000. So if you're not shooting over 1,000, you're not winning FPO anymore.
No, and that has to be a new trend.
I think they talked about it on Upshot, and it was, I think there was like 8 or 9 last year that were over 1,000.
Yeah,
and it's already been 5 out of 5.
Wow.
So. Don't quote it. You know when we start talking fucking numbers, don't
look it up. Yeah.
Just believe me.
Yeah.
Don't I look like I'm being honest?
I believe you. I don't need to look it up. I trust you, buddy.
I say it very confidently.
Yeah. You're like, actually, you need to wear glasses more often, too. No one would question anything we say if we both wore glasses. They'd just be like, ooh, I guess these guys are smart.
Yeah, but I think that's nuts. That's... If I am correct in saying there was 8 or 9, and the first 5 were all over 1,000, that's, ladies, you better step your game up if you're planning on fucking winning in the FPO.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Because you can't really be, it's not uncommon to see a FPO player be like 940 rated, 950 rated. Like that's a pretty solid rating for an FPO player.
Yeah,
and it's like.
I mean, the best.
You're going to have to play 40, 60 points over your fucking rating
for
these tournaments.
Event, yeah.
For a whole event to average that. Yeah.
I mean, the best in the world is only $9.99, right?
Yeah.
So it's you're going to have to pop off.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pop.
You're going to have to quit playing like FPO players. You're going to have to start playing more like these European girls.
It's crazy. They're very good. But let's just say the ratings were inflated.
just for the sake of argument, we'll just say they're inflated.
Yeah, they're inflated.
Let me run through the top 10 FPO. And obviously, Anakin won at 29 under. Look at the score.
The pride of Norway.
The pride of Norway, Anakin Steen. Dude. Also, 29 under after 3 rounds. It's so weird seeing that low of scores after 3 rounds. Shreddable course. Kristen Tatar right under at 27 under, so close. So
she juiced
close.
it. She juiced it on 18.
I know. And that first round, it's not super uncommon either for Kristen to kind of have a bad first round or so and then really catch fire and start kicking ass. But it just and she can get away with that in a lot of other situations.
Most courses she can.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
On this course, you couldn't have. I don't think you could have a bad round and.
Yeah,
win.
that's true.
I mean, it's
not to take to take anything away from Anakin, but yeah,
I don't
sure.
I don't want to come off as a dick because I'm sure she's listening.
Yeah,
her and the other female listen to us, but it's I don't want to come off as a dick and take anything away from her win, but it was an extremely scoreable course.
Yeah,
and if you
got an MA2 player did that last week. You know what I mean?
If you got behind, it's hard to. Get back up because everybody's bared in.
Absolutely.
She shouldn't I think that first round, Kristen had 2 bogeys.
Let me tell you, she had 2 bogeys,
and there's not a hole on that course that she should be bogeying.
Not really, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But
hey, man. That's golf.
Don't
golf. You love it when people say that to you?
I do. I've said it before.
But you ever played a shitty round and you're like grousing about it, and then someone goes, "That's golf, though," and you're just like, "Ugh, don't just fucking tell me." No, it could have went the other way though. It could have been a better example of golf. Third place, right under Kristen, Owen Scoggins, of course. I mean.
The All-American.
The All-American Owen Scoggins. Under Owen.
I'd like to be.
6 strokes away. Well, 8 strokes, actually.
I'd like to
be. My golly, Justin Scoggins, you lucky son of a bitch. Missy Gannon in 4th place. So that's 8 strokes off of 3rd.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was that far back.
And then under her was Like Lorenzen, badass ace on hole 18. Was that? No, that was USWDGC. No, it was this. Yeah, it was this at that course. My bad.
Round 1.
Confused. Round 1. Yeah, hole 18. Could you imagine? It was to get her to 6 down too. There was a lot of colors on that scorecard. Rebecca Cox. We've been seeing Rebecca Cox's name too an awful lot in FPO.
She's having a great year so far.
Yeah,
I love to see it too.
Her also, same thing. Nathan Queen, which we'll cover when we go to MPO, but just now getting back to being able to. I don't know how to. I guess he had that. He had, what the fuck was his injury?
I think he hurt his back initially and then hurt his shoulder when he was coming back from it or something like that.
Well, he had some kind of injury that kind of hindered him in the past couple of years, but now he says he feels like he's actually getting into the swing of things. It's time to see some lefty action. I've always loved Nathan Queen too because he is literally only a backhand thrower too. He doesn't throw any sidearms. So lefty only backhand? Yeah. Let's see what happens this year with old Nathan Queen. Sarah Hokum tied with Rebecca Cox. Of course, Emily Weatherman tied 8th with Lisa Fajkus. Lisa Fajkus, Holland Hanley, and Valerie Monduhano.
That what's her name? Weatherby?
No. Weatherman.
Weatherman. I think was that her first Pro Tour event?
That sounds like I read that somewhere.
I think I did too, but if we didn't, hey, it was her first Pro Tour event.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Good finish.
Well, she's 909 rated.
Really?
She shot a 966 event.
They weren't inflated.
I mean, yeah, probably a little bit, right?
I don't know, man.
But even so, that she definitely played well above her normal.
Yeah. I'm again not taking anything away from her.
Yeah, dude. Whatever. You're really trying to knock the wind out of these women's sails. Emily Weatherman. Hold on, real quick. That's fucking crazy. She's tied. She got a top 10 finish at 909.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe they weren't inflated.
That's amazing. No. She's 909 rated. No, sorry. Her event was like 960 something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
impressive.
And it being her first tour,
dude.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. Valerie Mandujano, that's where I got to last. And then under her, Katrina Allen. I just wanted to mention Katrina Allen because we really haven't seen much of her this year. So maybe we can see a return of the world champ.
Yeah, she's done pretty good this year.
Really?
Yeah. She's
Whatever,
pregnated too, dude. She looks pregnated.
Yeah. They start to get
more.
Yeah. They start to get more and more pregnant as time goes. How pregnant are you, Katrina?
No, but I think she's had a better year so far this year than what she did last year for sure.
Oh, whatever, dude.
She's glow. She's got that glow about her.
Yeah.
You know?
She does.
That pregnancy glow.
Yeah, and Austin Hannum just gets to be a lazy dude. Just gets to hang out.
He's hurt too.
Is he?
Yeah. They said he's a forehand specialist, I would say. Of course. And he's
must be a baseball player.
He's hurt, and he said he can only throw 30%.
Oh,
like he's hurt.
So he can only throw like 350 foot
Probably,
forehand.
yeah.
Wow, he can only throw 30. That sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That is a funny way to measure.
Like percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm throwing it 60%. Could you imagine an MA2 or MA3 being like, dude, I only gave that one 60% power. I'm gonna start saying that shit.
You should.
On like a 250 foot hole, I'm gonna throw it mid range and be like, should have threw my T-bird on about 70% power.
About 73 probably would have been perfect.
Yeah, should have dialed that back. But yeah.
But it was good. I mean, the FPO was fun to watch, man. It was Kristen. She battled, and I thought she was gonna do it, man. Yeah. You know, I know you're not a big sports guy, but back in the day when Tiger was at his peak, you did not want to be Tiger on your tail.
Yeah.
Going into a Sunday.
Yeah.
You just didn't want it, man. Like it was a lot of pressure. And I would think that like it probably felt the same way,
Absolutely.
you know, with Kristen chasing you and catching up, and she ended up tying it like hole 11 or something. And she held true. Like I can't take anything away, man. She played fucking well.
Well, hats off to Anakin and Kristen and Owen for podium finishes.
Yep.
But
then the FP or the MPO,
the dudes,
it was crazy.
That's where the drama started. That last few holes.
It was the whole final round, man. You know, first off, it was great seeing our boy Ezra back up there. We hadn't yet to see much of him, and I know what people are thinking. We're going to talk about how his shirt perfectly fit his biceps and stretched when he flexed, and how his chest looked amazing in his shirt. I'm not going to do that.
No.
Not going to talk about how the front of his pants is just tight enough to see a small bulge sticking to the right usually. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Know?
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about how fucking ridiculously hot he looked.
Yeah, not his amazing hairline.
No.
With his great head of hair.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about his C2 putts.
Yep.
How crazy was his putts this week?
He can make a stepper.
He was
hitting some steppers for sure.
He was on. And it was, final round started. He was 6 strokes off of AB. And Burr was 9. And then, he birdied what? 3 through 11? He birdied 8 holes in a row.
Which one? Ezra. Yeah, he did.
Which was the most holes birdied in a row this season so far.
Yeah, he had tied it too. He had birdied 8 holes in a row. 9 holes.
I thought it was 8.
He birdied 2 through 10.
2 through 10. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 8. Okay. Well, that was the record then. 9.
Well, it's tied, I believe, is what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with someone else.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was. I thought that was the best for this year is what I thought.
It probably is best for this year.
I mean, there's definitely probably more than. I mean, there's probably been better than that. I was talking about this year on the tour, but so he was putting the fucking pressure on, and then, Gannon Bird decides he's gonna wake up, and I think he birdied 10 in a row.
Yeah, something like that.
So he went ahead and broke that, you know.
Yeah, he did actually birdie 10 in a row.
And he pulled it extremely close. Once again, hats off to AB, making putts. I mean, you think of AB in the past, them pressure putts might have been the downfall to a few wins he could have had, or pressure situations. Not anymore, man. He's
cleaned that up for the most part, for sure. I mean, a big turnaround.
Yeah.
As far as it used to be. I also heard them talking on coverage that I didn't really pay any attention to, but he's throwing a Luna in these slower discs, and he's actually, like, instead of juicing them, so like, he used to go with faster discs, and now he's kind of worked on shot shaping and throwing these slower molds. And
he's meditating. I heard
really?
that. Yeah, he's working on his mental game a lot. That's what he did during the off season. It shows.
Yeah.
If that's true and it shows that much, I mean that should prove to people.
Kristen.
Yeah, just
AB.
Man, not to steal something from this Mania, the future's fucking here.
Yeah, dude.
It's. I mean,
really
I hate to say it. I don't want to say. You know, we've been caught off guard talking about how Paul was washed, or I have anyway. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say Ricky's washed. They're definitely not. But boy, oh boy, these boy, oh boy.
Well, I mean, just right here, there's 2 of the top 10, and every week the top 10's littered with Discmania players.
Yeah.
But just 2 of the top 10's Gannon and Klein.
Well, I'm just AB. He's the best player in the world right now. And
he is.
Is it because Calvin can't throw forehands? I don't know.
Oh, you just meant the future young people in general.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking Discmania the whole time.
No, I'm talking about this, like the hand, the changing of the guard. Like,
yeah, dude.
I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not gonna say that Ricky and Paul and those guys aren't gonna ever do good again. But man, AB and Gannon, they are. They're the future. And I've been saying this, and I text you this Sunday, I think. I said, because if you listen to the pod, which we know you do, why would you fucking not?
Yeah.
I've said multiple times that Gannon Burr might end up being the best player we'll ever see.
Yeah.
Not the best player ever, but the best player we'll ever see.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Could be AB.
Yeah, could very well be. AB's what, 24, 25, so he's a little bit older.
I think, I don't even think he's that old. I think he's 22, 23.
Okay.
But, I mean, he is a little older.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because Gannon's 18 or 19. I think 18.
Yeah. And so, I mean, they both been around for a long time. For sure.
True.
You've heard of them forever. But, like, I don't know, man. Both those guys
not Gannon. I just started hearing of Gannon like the last 3 years. 2 years.
He's been around for a long time.
Gannon Burr?
Yeah. Not been playing pro, but I mean everybody.
Right.
I mean he was Will Schustrick's protege from the time he was 14 years old.
I should know too.
He's been playing pro tournament. He's been playing MPO tournaments since he was probably 14.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's got it like that. Back when he was like 5'11", 14 or whatever, like he was still a tall dude probably.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He was maybe even taller than that, but you're right. The future is here. I mean, it's kind of looking like, remember just a few years ago when you would see Johnny McRae like inching closer to the leaderboard. I mean, winning some things. I can't think of anything big that he won, but he was at least
was there. Yeah,
he was there, all up in it.
He'd be on
he
coverage.
He was the ageless wonder, and people talked about it. But like, I don't know if we're gonna see anything like that ever again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ever again.
Well, who was it? They was talking. I was listening to an interview with somebody. Maybe it was. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Luke Humphreys was talking about how people, as soon as they hit 40 now, they don't even fuck with still playing MPO. They
just go straight to Masters.
Masters, yeah.
Smart.
And he was like, it sucks because he'd still like to see some of them. You're not ever going to see an older player come back and win because all of them just go to Masters now because
that's true.
It's not to say it's easy pickings, but probably is. It's easier, yeah.
Definitely easier.
And you can't really blame them.
No.
I mean,
I would too. I mean, Jeremy Colling had made that comment too, where he's thinking about starting to play Masters when he gets to 40. Yeah, I mean, I would. No shame in that.
You might Coling and Sexton and the MP40 is getting ready to get nasty.
No shit, dude. I'm gonna start watching that instead.
Shit, yeah. It's getting ready to get real nasty.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Just quit watching MPO just because we're such fans of the older dudes. We just start watching them play MP40.
But they need to be thinking about somebody. Let's say Gatekeeper. Hey,
yeah, there you go.
Hey, Gatekeeper. But that'd be a good plan. I'm sure they're way smarter than us. I've already thought that. But
yeah, I'm sure they're all over it in some way. Which Gatekeeper, I know they still film a lot of disc golf and they cover a lot of like juniors disc golf stuff. I know they have a lot of that coverage out and maybe some other tournaments. I actually haven't watched a lot of their stuff here recently, but not to speak to, I don't really know. So,
yeah. But
yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Go ahead and get on that MP40.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be solid in a few years.
It's already I haven't paid much attention to it. I'm sure it's already pretty solid. It's got, I know Kale Leviska's playing MP40.
I'm pretty sure that's who Luke was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, why don't he play? He's smoking those guys 10 or 12 strokes. He's shooting 1080 tournaments. He could still compete, you know what I mean? But hey, I don't blame him.
No, not when you know that you're going to take some money home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is disc golf. It's not like...
It's a business.
Yeah, and these people need the money.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, right? Probably.
I guess.
I mean, the difference between a few $100s...
I don't think Kale Leviska needs some money.
I'm sure
Prodigy.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're like struggling. But, these payouts aren't as high as they are in other sports.
No, for sure. They're not signing huge contracts.
Right, yeah. Once again, it is fun to talk about how the sausage is made in the disc golf when we have no clue.
No.
Like, I have no idea, and I just like to make the comments.
Absolutely not. But getting back to the States, it come down to that 17. Well, AB hit a good putt on 16 and hit a huge putt on 17.
Mm-hmm.
Like that putt on 17 was huge.
Yeah.
And then I pretty much was like, ball game.
Yeah.
And then Gannon Bird damn near rings up 18.
Yeah.
I mean, damn near.
Think he was trying to?
Maybe. I mean, maybe he knew he had to. I mean, I would assume he was trying to get it close.
Because AB would have been the only person in history to lose a 6-stroke lead.
Yeah.
He almost did. So don't get it mistaken.
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Oh, he definitely
let those
struggled, yeah.
Which no, I mean Gannon Burr shot 15 fucking down. So whatever.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do there. But he had 9 strokes over him. It's like you better fucking win that.
What is the rating between AB's second round, 16 down, and Gannon Burr's third round at 15 down?
It's very close. 11:06 for Anthony Barella's second round at 16 under, and Gannon Burr's third round at 15 under is 11:02.
See, because it was
close.
It was much windier
The third
round, than it was second.
Yes.
So I was wondering. So one stroke was actually just 4-point difference.
Just
so
that
shows that the course was definitely playing more difficult.
Yeah.
Third round. So okay, so maybe I'm complaining about the ratings. Maybe
maybe a little off.
Yeah, maybe take my medicine.
You were like 16 under the second day sounds about 11:02, and it's 15 under the second. Yeah, sounds about or vice versa, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tournament. I mean, yes, it was. I don't know if you want to call it a pitch and putt or birdie or die.
Definitely.
Birdie or die for sure.
Definitely.
Both, for the FPO for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much for MPO, but FPO for sure. Great time though. But I am ready to get out of Texas, and Jonesboro is kind of one of my faves. I always have liked Jonesboro.
Yeah. Kevin Jones territory.
Definitely. Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool.
It's called Jonesboro.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I should have known that. Short for Kevin Jonesboro.
I hope we see some KJ USA stepping up.
I do too. That's what I was going to say. I miss him a lot. And he still releases signature series discs and shit. And it's like, KJ, we miss you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's been a few seasons.
He's got to show back up.
last season he started to get a lot more top 10 finishes, and I thought it was looking brighter. But that's another one that he's probably in his mid-20s.
Oh yeah, he's young.
And
young for
the
sure.
future is getting dim for him.
I don't know if it's getting dim, but I mean it's. I miss him. I want him back.
You need Kevin Jones in your life?
I need KJ USA in my life.
You miss watching him squat down,
fall down,
smack his ass on the ground whenever he makes a 10-foot putt.
I love watching him putt.
Yeah, me too.
He's got his own style for sure.
He really does. It has to look.
Everything's hyzer flippy, hyzer flips. It doesn't really throw. I'm not gonna say doesn't throw anything overstable, but it seems like he hyzer flips majority of his shots.
Yeah, he's a hyzer flip dude for sure.
I like it.
Putter thrower. Likes to throw his putters. PA3 boy. But you want me to run through scores or?
Yeah, run through the top 10 real fast.
I'll go through the top 10 real quick. Anthony Barella, obviously at first place. Gannon Burr at second. Ezra Aderhold, so close, but not enough. It's coming, though. It's coming, Ezra.
Yep.
It is coming. Matty O, your boy. Fourth place at 25 under. So the separation from fourth and third place is 5 strokes. They showed a lot of Matty O that third round. If you had only if the coverage was like it used to be and they had only cover like 1 or 2 cards instead of having a bunch of cameras everywhere, if you were just watching Matty O play that last round and just watching his body English and by the way, he played really well. He shot 10 down the last round. You would think you wouldn't even know if you looked at his score going in when he teed off on hole 1, the third round, and it was like, I want to say like 17 under, and then you start watching him play and make putts and do the fucking first down shit, you wouldn't even know that Anthony Barella shot almost his current score in 1 round the day before. Because he's just so like, whoa, just fucking,
he's Matty O, baby.
Oh, it's just over there, and you're just like, it's so funny to be like, damn, Anthony Barella did what you did in 2 rounds yesterday, and he's just like, he doesn't give a shit.
No,
obviously, it's all for placement. It's all money. He's doing what he fucking can to. So, but it was funny to see that.
Even if he wasn't even in the top 20, that motherfucker'd still be fucking first down in it.
Absolutely.
Just fucking roll tide and all the way. He don't give. I think that's just him.
There's something I forget that too when watching these dudes. There is a lot of that. A lot of the characters that these people are and like how it comes out on the course. Like a lot of that is like a performative thing too, because you forget. Oh, they're surrounded by their fucking fans.
Yeah.
They're surrounded by people watching, and so they want to put on like a show. He's one of those people that are like, woohoo, put on a show. Owen Scoggins, Ricky Wysocki, people that interact with the audience, Simon Lizotte.
Yeah.
So I kind of forget that every now and then when I watch him. Like, to think that he would do shit like that by himself playing a casual round.
He might.
Fucking very well may,
He very well might do that. Yeah. No shit. Like it wouldn't surprise me if you went down to Mobile and walked out on the course or just were watching somebody play singles out there and the motherfucker's first down.
Yeah.
So,
you're just like, what the fuck? Oh, it's Matty.
Oh, it's just Matty O.
Yeah. Never mind. He does that all the time. He thinks it's football. We don't. Matty O. So there's your boy up there in 4th place. Calvin Heimberg only throwing the backhand.
It's crazy.
He should stop. He should try throwing forehands. I don't know why he doesn't throw more forehands.
I hope he can pretty soon.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. I don't remember what the update was a few weeks ago, but I haven't heard anything since.
Tendonitis sucks. I dealt with it in I think it was last year.
Yeah.
And man, it sucked all the time. It wasn't just like when I was the first like month of it. It sucked. It hurt constantly. Like everything I did, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, it hurt really bad when you throw forehands.
Well, I don't throw forehands, but yeah. But then it got to where it would hurt like when I was playing and right after, and then eventually it just kind of went away. But at first, man,
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's not fucking comfortable, man.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's not comfortable.
That's another thing. These guys, even I'd say Calvin's in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
I know he's not 30, but
Then you can't.
Even at that age, these motherfuckers are like stretched ass rubber bands. They're starting to get dry rotted.
Yeah. You can't throw that goddamn hard and not be doing some kind of.
No.
I don't care.
Say that to Jake Wolf.
Yeah, well, he's not going to. You got to think that his.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but as hard as he throws and the form that he throws with and stuff, like, it's. You got to think
There's
his
no
shoulders
longevity.
are going to.
There's no longevity in that, surely.
I mean, I don't know. He throws so fucking hard.
He does. He really
so
does.
Fucking hard.
Yeah.
Dude.
If he had glasses on his head, they would fly off every time.
Yeah, he throws so hard.
Damn. That it's still fun to watch though. Like,
oh yeah, I love watching him.
definitely love watching him. Interested in seeing the journey. Just to get off on a short tangent about Jake Wolf. Interested in seeing how, because he hasn't really gotten to the point. I think he's like 1,000, just over 1,000 rated.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pro tour level good. At times maybe. We'll see.
Well, yeah,
We'll see. We'll see if all that throwing pays off. It's very interesting. He does have a funny, like when he talks about it, he's like, "Yeah, I've never understood why people like. It sucks to take your eyes off the target.
Makes sense. I mean,
like you just throw it. You never have to take your eyes off. I'm like, well, that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's
that.
a lot of people. That's people that do some short approach shots and always throw forehands. So, I mean, that's the reason. Or if they're trying to hit a gap, they'll rather go forehand because they don't ever have to take their. You keep your shoulders kind of squared. If it's a shorter shot. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I just don't have it.
I don't have it either. Calvin Heimberg also doesn't have it right now.
Nope.
But he will. But the fact that he got 5th place, 24 under, so 10 strokes off first place, with only backhands, pretty rad. Gavin Rathbun, 6th place. Braden Sides, a name that I'm not very familiar with, tied 7th with Nathan Queen and Mason Ford. Once again, talk about Nathan Queen. Hopefully get to see him go out there and compete, perform a little bit better this year. And I'd like to see him on more lead card coverage.
I would too. I love watching him play.
Yeah, just a solid dude.
Mason Ford tearing it up this year too.
Yeah.
We're talking about him every week.
Every week we say his fucking name, dude.
Yeah.
And it's a cool name to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mason Ford. Dude, I would love to hear Sam Elliott say his name.
Mason Ford.
Yeah. Whoa. That sounds like the Ford truck commercial guy.
Yeah. I am the Ford truck commercial.
Really?
I don't talk about it much, but yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Lock of a cock.
It's also Chevy, but
oh yeah. Shit. I don't know my cars. My bad.
Yeah. You got Kyle Klein at 10th place. So there you go. There's your top 10 MPO finishes. I was thinking while watching these 15 and 16 under rounds, though, we're due for an 18 under round.
Yeah, I think. Honestly, I thought that Saturday might produce one.
Mm-hmm.
I had
we're due.
Feeling.
It's happening soon.
I think he ended up parring 6, but then I thought maybe he'll eagle one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought there was a chance. But yeah, it's we are doing one.
We really are. Paul Macbeth set the standard. He did it twice in a year, I think, or at least in 2. I think he did it twice in maybe 2 seasons. Yeah, he did it once with Innova, yeah, and then the next season he did it with his first season with Discraft. So where the fuck are you at, boys?
Yeah,
you may be badass at 20 years old, but are you 18 under badass? We have yet to see it.
Well, I have a feeling we'll get one before this year's over.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. The road to 18 under. Hoping to see it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
That's it. I thought it was
about Texas States.
Yeah, I mean I thought it was, all in all, it was a good weekend for watching some disc golf.
For watching some frisb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, Monday? When was Easter? Monday? No, it was Sunday.
Sunday.
So so they played on Easter, which I think that was kind of wild. But April Fool's was Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as of every year, the companies did all their April Fool's jokes. There were some pretty cool ones this year. Like of course, I think the biggest one is the Halo Groove,
Of course.
which our boys at Disc Golf World, they're probably super stoked about that because Disc Golf Jesus has been playing disc golf every day for over a year.
300 days, yeah.
Until he got his Halo Groove, and he got his Halo Groove. So
and now he's going to continue playing. I know. I saw he had actually put out a video after it came out, and I guess for the foreseeable future, he's going to keep playing, keep putting out that content, even though we do have the Halo Groove.
I wish I did not catch it in time to get one. I wish I would have got one. I would have definitely had the stamp. Super cool, and just having a Halo Groove would definitely be on the wall somewhere. I love it.
Was the Halo Polecat April Fool's?
It was, yeah.
Okay, and then the Sexton Firebird
was April Fool's.
And then this year they have the. I love what Innova's doing.
Yeah,
that's fucking smart business-wise, and it's cool as shit because I would love to own every one of those.
Oh, yeah. It'd be so cool to have all three of them.
Just because of the kind of silliness of it.
Yeah.
Especially the Polecat and the Groove, right?
That was, Innova was like I said, the big one. I really liked what Infinite did. They did a few different things. Which I think they do this every year where they intentionally misstamp this, but they had some pretty sick stamps on some pretty cool discs. I'm becoming a big fan of a lot of Infinite molds and the plastic, the iBlend plastic I really like, and their Halo S blend, which is Innova makes Infinite, so the S blend's the star, the Halo S blend's the Halo star, blah blah blah. But the iBlend is the only one that is Infinite's the only. They don't make iBlend for Innova. They make it specifically for the Infinite molds, and I really enjoy the iBlend. But I'm a big fan of the Pharaoh.
Yeah,
I like the Pharaoh a lot, and they had a Maria Oliva alpaca stamped Pharaoh.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, and they put that stamp on a couple of different molds, but I really debated on buying, but I like the Pharaoh in iBlend where I would have probably got it. But they also had they put out like a little blog because on Infinite they have a blog part of their website, and it was something like left-handed disc golf tools made for left-handers or something, and of course everybody knew what it was. But when you read it, the funny one was there was a basket. And it was just a regular fucking basket, but there was a sign on it that said strong side, and it was pointing to the left side of the basket. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it could be for a lefty too. I liked Maple Hills, or the Disc Golf Pro Tour put out one for Maple Hills that it's going to have a layout change this year, and it's like wacky waving inflatable arm man on one of the tees, and the OB for hole 8 was even tighter. It was just a rope draped around like 4 feet of the basket all the way around.
Yeah, I liked some of them. The MVP stirred a little shit, I guess. Like and I'm still not positive if it was April Fool's. I thought it was, but I wasn't aware that the Gyronauts are really wanting a run of Entropies in Electron plastic.
Okay.
And I guess it's something they've been asking for a long time. And I think that was their joke was that they did a run of Electron Entropies, and people were like, that shit ain't fucking funny, dude. That's something we want.
You better be fucking actually selling
But it
these.
could be April Fool's Fools.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
There might be an April Fool's Fools where they're going to act like it's April Fool's and then drop a run,
Sure.
and then I guarantee that if it's as big as deal as what I've been reading, they'll sell out quick.
Well, Innova says April Fool's, but also, you can buy this.
Yeah.
So maybe kind of the
That'd be smart.
same idea.
Innova's smart.
That is funny, though, to be like, you notice how you guys have been wanting this? Well, and then just not give it to them? Holy shit.
April Fool's dicks.
Yeah. If that was Discmaniac, if that was Discmania and they did that to the Discmaniacs, oh, dude.
They'd freak out.
They would do the thing that those people off The Happening did, where they just walk off buildings all in unison. Just everyone's killing themselves. unexplained. What's going on with those disc maniacs? Well, they said they were going to come out with a PD2.
Oh shit, that's funny.
April Fools, man.
Yeah, it was. They were good ones. I thought there were some good ones this year.
I did too.
I was happy.
Every year,
I kind of look forward to it. I mean, a lot of them are fucking cheese dick, and some of the ones on Twitter where people are really reaching.
Yeah,
and you're like, yeah, but when the companies do it,
yeah,
I kind of like it.
Sure,
but
we didn't put out any April Fools thing.
Nah.
We don't play that shit. We tell you that we don't want you guys to not trust us.
Yeah.
We don't want you guys to develop trust issues. Why would we fucking lie to you?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
No.
It's only the truth from our mouths.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all we say.
April Fools is a good way to build trust issues, and I'm not all about that.
Nope.
As far as I'm concerned, every day is not April Fools.
Yep. Let's we got a listener question.
Okay.
Okay. And then after we do listener question, we're going to do something we haven't ever done before. And what it is we have a shared notebook that we use, right? And mostly they're your notes. So we're going to call it Trevor's notes. I think it's all your notes. But we're going to run through because we need to get rid of some of them.
Okay.
And some of them are great.
Okay.
But we need to clean it out.
Okay, so we're going to run through
them.
Run through a few.
Try to explain, because it's funny.
I'll try to explain if I can remember why I wrote them.
Okay, well, how about I read them, and then you try to explain them.
Okay.
Okay, but first off, listener question is, I'm not going to say who it's from, because I don't know if they want me to say.
Oh, they want their anonymity.
Maybe. Let me pull it back up. I had it pulled up.
Who is this secret person writing the show?
They'll know.
Were they wearing a mask when they asked?
Okay. Who would be able to squeeze your head the hardest in between their strong-legged thighs? A. Sarah Hokum. B. Jen Allen. Or C. Kristen Tatar.
This one for me seems relatively easy.
Me too.
Jen Allen.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
She's ripped.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cake.
Yeah.
The thighs, just the thighs in general, could crush watermelons like a hippo's mouth.
Yeah. Like that one lady that does crush watermelon. That might be Jen Allen.
It probably is.
I didn't even. Yeah. They kind of look alike.
She's a pro disc golfer and watermelon thigh crusher.
Yeah, I think that's pretty unanimous. I'm not saying that Kristen or Sarah Hokum couldn't do it.
Sure. I'll be real with you. I've never really thought anything of. I guess I never really looked at Sarah Hokum's thighs and been like, "Whoa, dude."
It's hard to notice anything about Sarah Hokum past her fucking form.
Fair. God damn, that's
it just
fair.
looks painful.
It really does. I was talking about that recently with somebody. There's a few players that I watch. Hers is one of those that when I watch it, it's like I get like irritated. I know it's not like I shouldn't, but it's irrational. But for whatever reason, I watch it. I'm just like, what the fuck? Lining up her putts looks crazy. Her crazy forehand form. I'm just like,
it looks like it hurts.
It does look
like
uncomfortable.
It doesn't look natural.
And you would think that I would watch James Conrad throw and be like, God damn, which I kind of do feel that way, but it doesn't make me like I said, almost irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen Allen though.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
that was a good question.
Yeah, that was a good question, and please send us more questions. Message us, and it like what we've said a million times. It doesn't even have to be about disc golf.
It could be about anything.
Yeah, you can send it. You need marital advice?
Oh, we got
you covered, brother.
Absolutely.
You need advice, lovemaking. We got you.
Got you there. Financial advice.
Yes, financial advice. Well, I can help you out there.
Any tips or anything you need from a sub 900 rated disc golfer, we got you.
Yeah.
If you need tips that are like at a higher level for disc golf, we'll try.
Yeah, I'll make something up.
We'll try.
I'll say it very goddamn confidently.
Absolutely.
Very confidently.
And I'll back them up.
All right, let's get to Trevor's notes.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because there's probably like 40 or 50, but I'm going to pick out a couple.
Okay, so these are notes. So what happens is I write down in our shared notes folder, And oftentimes, I don't even know. It'll just be an idea that I have or something funny that I think of or I think is funny, and then I just write it down. So sometimes I don't even remember what it was about. So,
okay,
let's see what you got.
I air fist bump when putts go in too much for someone in MA2.
Absolutely. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you really do that?
Absolutely. During tournaments and stuff, I've made like a big putt, and then I'll go like to myself.
Hell yeah.
Like I just came in clutch.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know, but then I think about it afterwards, and I'm just like,
okay,
that was for a bogey. Yeah.
We could have been a double bogey, motherfucker.
It's true.
What kind of distance? Like, when do you break out the fist bump?
It's just in a clutch moment.
Oh, a clutch
right.
moment.
I think I don't know. I think
it doesn't have to be a distance. It could be a 12-footer.
Dude, if I'm making a birdie, I'm pulling out the fist bump.
Oh, for
the
sure.
air fist bump. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Or if it's like a big par save, sure.
Yeah.
I'll probably fuck.
So it doesn't matter.
I'll probably go like this.
It's not a distance thing. It's a score thing.
It's probably
or
more
clutch.
so. It could
Situational.
It's situational, but it probably like it could be also for distance. I noticed myself. I wrote it down because I noticed myself doing it at the last tournament we played, where I kept fucking fist bumping for good reason. Though I played a great round, but it made me think like, I'm an MA2. I'm an intermediate level disc golfer, and I'm acting like someone that just shot a 3-pointer, and they're on their way back jogging. They're just kind of like, fucking, like, just kind of like, yeah. Like, could you imagine me having Mattio's mannerisms?
I think you should.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you'll get the 1,000 rated, dude. You never can tell. Maybe that's the road to 900. It's a little celebration.
Yeah,
you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
Okay. Okay, here's another. There may be a reason why AMs love burbs while more advanced players don't care for them. It's teaching me bad habits.
Yeah, dude. I was just wanting to put that on the topics to talk about it. Here we go. Love the Berg. We've been pro Berg the last few months, you and I. I will say, man, it's taking away from me throwing my praxises.
Okay.
And that's an issue because the Praxis is a bit more touchy, right? The Berg is so torque resistant, you can have shit form and just kind of throw it out there.
That's what I love about it.
I know, dude. That's what I love about it too. But let me tell you, I think it's teaching me bad habits because, like I said, I can just kind of point and shoot with it. Whereas different putters like the Praxis or more neutral flying discs like that, you're going to have to finesse. It takes more finesse. And it's causing my upshot game to look pretty ugly when I do grab my Praxis. So I noticed at the last tournament we played, I was grabbing the Berg a lot. So even holes that I would want to throw a Praxis, I'm like, yeah, but I know what the Berg's going to do.
Yeah.
So I'd throw the Berg, which is great. It's getting me birdies. It's not the wrong thing to do. But as far as getting my form better, just it may not be the best thing for me. I think it may be teaching me bad habits and allowing me to continue those bad habits because it's not I don't have to correct it whenever I'm throwing it. And I'm wondering if that's why more advanced players don't like the Berg. This is just a theory. This is what I was thinking of before I wrote down the notes. But I'm wondering if maybe they don't if that's the reason why they don't like it though, is because it's just such a, obviously other than it doesn't have glide, that's probably why it's like that. I don't know fucking physics. But I wonder if that's what it is. Like, you can't really do a lot with it, and these players that are more advanced can finesse a disc and kind of can shape shots better than I can.
I see what you're saying.
I'm wondering if the Berg is liked by so many lower level players because of the reason that, I just said.
I see what you're saying. And I'll speak for myself.
Just a theory.
And I'll speak for Berg Nerd. Fuck off. How about that? Fucking Berg's the shit.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Sorry.
Fuck your theory.
I don't know, man. It's just a theory.
Okay.
You're right. I'm gonna keep.
I like it.
I'm gonna keep throwing the Berg though.
No, I like it, and I see what you're saying. I see. That's not just a dumb note. It makes sense. Completely makes sense. Man. Okay. Speaking of dumb notes, it just says PDGAY.
Oh yeah, just PDGAY. Yeah, we put the Y at the end of PDGA. So, I don't know. I just thought that sounded funny, just to add the Y at the end of PDGA. That's all I needed to write.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty self-explanatory.
This is a good one. huckfucker equals disc golf groupie.
Yeah, that's. I had that idea that's what we should start calling them. People that are like gravitate to fuck disc golfers, those kind of gals.
That happens?
Huck fuckers. I don't know, but if there were, I know we've talked about it with Ken Climo and all the Ezra having
Huck fuckers is great.
Huck fuckers, I like, yeah.
And then I'm gonna end it with this one, and this is this is the funniest one. I was reading it earlier today, and it's fucking you're fucking hilarious. And this is we'll end the podcast with this one too. We'll say bye after this one. But it says prototype time lapse / prolapse.
Yeah, I don't know. You just combine the words. I thought it was funny. Like, are you throwing your prolapse? Your proto time lapse? Whatever. Or if that's what if that's what they called it, if they stamped prolapse on it, the proto time lapse, prolapse.
That's fucking great. Prolapse.
That's why.
If you know what we're talking about when we say prolapse, then you're at the right fucking place.
You come to the right podcast. And thanks for listening.
Yeah, and we love you.
We do.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Bye.